This is our corned beef. We bought a pre-packed corned beef. We've soaked it for 24 hours, changed the water about every 6 hours to really pull some of that saltiness out. Hit it with some great rub. So my rub for this was basically a lot of black pepper, garlic powder, onion flakes, smoked ancho chili powder. I found a new rub that pairs great with that Guinness reduction. Put it all in the rub, put it in this bag, just left it in the fridge for about 6 more hours. We're running cherry and pecan pellets today. It's just a combination I like. I use it for just about everything. And look at that. Silverbac's already smoking. Gotta love it. So we're gonna let this rest, do its thing, let the Silverbac do the work for us while we go drink some more Guinness. Check back in a bit. We're gonna mist here. Again, just a light mist. I'm gonna go, once we get done with this, it's about time I'd throw a probe in all this to start checking temperature, because looks like we're starting to get really good color, really good bark here. That reduction, it started out with the idea that it was going to be kind of a balsamic glaze to offset some of the heavier notes that I was putting in the rub. 2 bottles of Guinness, 1 can of Campbell's French onion soup, used half a cup of balsamic vinegar, a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, a 1/4 cup of Kitchen Accomplice beef broth, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I put 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns in there. That's just personal preference. You can skip that. 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. This was put in there to really cut just the hard bitters that were in there in the balsamic and the Guinness. Here's the tricky ingredient: half a teaspoon xanthan gum. Whirl it up. You're going to chop up all those peppercorns, the chunks of that French onion soup. Just whirl it up till it's just silky smooth. Then put it back on the heat. Once it thickens to just about where you want it, you're going to add about a half a stick of Kerrygold salted Irish butter, okay? Again, St. Patty's Day, Irish ingredients. But that little bit of butter at the very end will add just a little more sweetness, a little more smoothness to that reduction. The little pre-corned beef one is at 150. Beautiful crust on it. Looks fantastic. And it's going to be awesome. Let's get her down here. Let's set it right here. I'm going to take just a little bit of that reduction. And I'm just going to pour it on. And you can see it's really thick. It's a nice reduction here. And I pulled way more paper than I need. See if that'll stay together. And it's going to breathe a little bit. I don't wrap too ultra tight with the paper. I do let it breathe. So let's get this set back up here. Woo! That guy is hot. You hear it? You hear it snapping? Man, wicked hot. All right. Let's get this shut here. And we'll get these guys resting in the camper. I'll be back in just a minute. A little smaller cut. This is the pastrami. Oh, wow. Wow. The richness of that gravy with the saltiness of that pastrami, out of this world. Out of this world. That may be one of the best things I've cooked on the Silverbac in quite a little while. Wow. That's a home run right there. Feel free to get in contact with us. Follow us on Facebook at GrillaGrills.com, at Twitter at GrillaGrills, Instagram, YouTube. Guys, check out the Grilla Grills YouTube channel. It's popping with information. And don't forget to check out our recipes section at GrillaGrills.com/recipes. I'm Shane McDraper for St. Patrick's Day. This has been Grilla Grills. We did this awesome plate of food, all of it on this awesome Silverbac.